cry, cry, cry. And it showed the clouds how to cover of a clear blue sky. And the tears that cried for that woman are gonna flood you, Big River. And I'm gonna sit right here until I die. I'm gonna sit right here until I die. Big River.
Yeah, about that for you.
Thank you. Well, it's certainly good to be here, and it's an honor to have been invited to this program tonight. Paying special attention to one of the greatest men I've ever known in my entire life, and that's Johnny Moore. I've known him nearly 50 years. Thank you. Johnny's always been there for me through thick and thin, and I've been there for him and his family and Susie and Johnny G. It's a real honor to be involved with this family over the last 40 or 50 years. Hope you feel the same way I do, because they are special people. This jacket that Luther has on used to belong to me. And I gave it to Johnny Moore, and Johnny loaned it to Luther.
How are we going to get it off of him? I don't know.
It's been a great jacket. It's held up well over the years. Look, and you look good in it too. Some of you may know that I had a million seller in 1970, a song called Six White Horses.
Yeah.
Some of you will remember that song, and some of you won't, but would you act like you do anyway? My son Mark is going to sing backup on this song for me, Six White Horses. Some folks drink and some folks smoke, some folks love and some folks don't. Some folks laugh and some folks frown. Folks hear that it gun you down. Goodbye, John. Goodbye, John. Six white horses come to take you home. Goodbye, John. Goodbye, John. Took you away before you sang your song. Some preach wrong and some preach right. Some preach love and some preach fight. Takes every kind to make the world go around. Takes only one to gun you down. Goodbye, Martin. Goodbye, Martin. Six white horses come to take you home. Goodbye, Reverend. Goodbye, Reverend. Took you away before you sang your song. Some people stick pretty close to home. Others are born without urge to roam. Welcome, welcome to our town. Hope nobody tries to gun you down. Goodbye, Bobby. Goodbye, Bobby. Six white horses come to take you home. Goodbye, John. Goodbye, John. Took you away before you sang your song. Goodbye, John. Goodbye, John. Goodbye, Martin. Goodbye, Martin. Goodbye, Bobby. Goodbye, Bobby. Well, they took you away before you sang your song. Six white horses.
Yeah.
Some people stick pretty close to home. I've traveled all over the world in the last 52 years. The Lord has been good to me. I've managed to stay in good health over the years. Had a few health problems in the last few years, but I thank God that I'm still able to perform and travel and do business in the music business. And believe me, it's not easy. This is a song I wrote about a year ago, and it's got the word hell in it, so please don't be offended by that, because the people I'm singing about have gone through hell. It's a song I'm very proud of called The Way We're Living. The way that we're living scares the hell out of me. There's earthquakes and hurricanes and tsunamis from the sea. Maybe God's trying to tell us, have you forgotten about me? And the way that we're living scares the hell out of me. I don't understand mass killings and people dying in the streets. There's cyber wars and jihad, terror from the Middle East. Maybe God's trying to tell us, have you forgotten about me? And the way that we're living scares the hell out of me. Oh, the way that we're living, are we the only ones who see? Internets and cell phones take the place of family. Maybe God's trying to tell us, have you forgotten about me? And the way that we're living scares the hell out of me. Yes, the way that we're living scares the hell out of me. Sure does. Thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Tommy Cash for you.
All right, thank you. Johnny and Susie, I love you both very much with the deepest kind of love you could ever imagine. Johnny loaned me some money one time, and I paid him back every penny. And I have a feeling not everybody paid him back. But he's got a wonderful heart and a wonderful wife of how many years? How many years you been married? 68 years. Give him a big hand. I think about you both every day. I wish you the best of health and the best to come in the future. And I'm looking forward to your anniversary, your birthday in November. Thank you, Johnny, for being my friend over the years. I really, really appreciate it. I love you very much. And Susie, I love you too. Here's my son, Mark Allen Cash, to sing a song for you.
Yeah. I told y'all there was a secret back there, didn't I? You didn't know you was gonna get two of them, oh, did you?
Love you, Johnny. I hear the train coming, it's rolling around the bend. I can see the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps dragging on, and that train keeps rolling on down the side of the door. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that lonesome whistle, well, I hang my head and I cry. Look out now, play a little lead.
Come on, Luther.
I bet those rich folks eating in that fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. Oh, but them people keep it moving, and that's what tortures me. Little if they bring me from that prison and that railroad train's mine, I bet I'm moving on a little farther down the line. Yeah, far from Folsom Prison, that's where I'd long to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle all blow my blues away.
Alan Cash. Woo. Hey, Johnny, did you say you wanted to say something?
Here you go.
Do what? Oh, don't fall now. He told me, he said, after you finish singing, I want to get up and talk.
Uh-oh.
So here he is.
Now's when we figure out how bad a job we're doing.
You know, I'll never forget Tommy Cash and Johnny Cash, his brother. I met Johnny when he first got out of the service. I think it was in 54, wasn't it? 54. And he come to Abilene, Texas, and me and him done some shows together in Abilene, Texas. I'll never forget it. I loved him to death. He was such a good man. And Tommy Cash and Mark Cash, they were great friends of mine. And boy, can they sing. Let's give them a big hand. Would you do that? I'll tell you what, you can't beat these guys singing. And Johnny Cash, his brother, I loved him to death. I went to his funeral, and I went to all the funerals of the stars that I've played with. I miss them all, but it won't be long till I'll be gone, but I'll see y'all in a better place in heaven on the other side.
That's right.
Thank you, Tommy, for being so good to me. I'll never forget. Love you. Oh, Tom Flynn's here too. Let's give Tom Flynn a big hand. He put me on the sign thing, and Tommy, we used to do the fairs here in Crossville together. Me and Tommy did. We had a good time.
Johnny Moore, give him a big hand, will you? Thank you, Johnny.
Folks, he mentioned Tom Flynn. Tom's been a good friend to a lot of people in this town. He donated some billboard time for this show, and that is not cheap, and we appreciate Tom, your efforts, that's a big deal. Advertising's huge, guys, and that's a big deal. We thank you. Let's see. Man, I had something good to say there, and he just blew it out of the water. Hey, listen, it don't get any more legendary than the Cashes. I don't know if y'all realize that or not, but thank you, Tommy, for coming. We appreciate it. That's a huge deal to the staff band. I can tell you that right now. Very, very big deal. Thank you. What an honor. Hey, the other thing is, I know what I was going to tell you now. I talked about everybody up here except these guys in the back. And if it wasn't for them, well, we just well go on home, I guess. Dino King, one of the smoothest drummers you've ever seen. You can't see him because he's short, but he's back there, I promise. And this fella right over here, I don't know what he's got. He come in here with a horse hooked to it. We told him to park his horse out back, bring his buggy in. Louis Case. Guys, we have, staff band been kind of blessed. This thing just sort of fell together, and some great musicians on this stage. I mean, they can play whatever you want them to play. It don't matter. What an honor to be here. Johnny G, come on. Stacy, come on. Better get your cheat sheet, I guess. When you gonna learn them things anyway? I know it. Can't dance? No, he can't dance. He's white boy.
Yeah, but I can shoot half.
And look here, if the wind blows through here hard, that hat's going up in the balcony.
Yeah. Well, we gotta do my mama's song. Gotta do it right.
Tell us about that.
All right.
Oh no, you're gonna raise that up.
It's hard to follow Tommy Cash.
Ain't it though? What an
and
honor.
share the stage with Tommy. That is awesome.
What an honor.
Awesome. Precious memories, right? And see Dad and them together and alive. That's a blessing from God. This song here that we're going to cover next is one my mama wrote with a man named Charles Hollums. And oh man, Mom, I hope I do it justice.
Well, if you don't, you're going to hear about it. I promise you that.
She hadn't heard this yet, me doing it. So here we go. Be honest with me. You say you still love me, that nothing is wrong. You tell me you're happy, our love is still strong. But darling, those teardrops, they're so plain to see. Do you really love me? Be honest with me. Your friends tell me you're happy when I'm not around. They're telling me, my darling, that your old flame's in town. Oh, tell me, is there any chance for your used to be? Are you still in love with him? Be honest with me. Billy Sims on steel guitar here. Nice to have a great band here, y'all. You tell me you love me and everything is fine, but I wonder, darling, is he on your mind? Oh, darling, those teardrops raindrops, they're so plain to see. Do you really love me? Be honest with me. Those lips that used to kiss me, those arms that held me tight, they seem so different, darling, when I kiss you at night. I guess perhaps I'm worried over things that will never be. Do you really love me? Be honest with me. Do you really love me? Be honest with me.
Yeah, that's country right there, buddy.
Hey, speaking of,
Come on with it.
we're gonna do it. Country
All
boy,
right.
country boy.
Well, let's do it.
I'm just a plain old country boy from way down on the farm. I've never had no money, ain't never done no harm. And then one day my pappy said, if you're gonna farm, you don't have to drive those mules no more, there's a tractor in the barn. On Monday morning at the crack of dawn, I went out to crank that tractor. Folks from miles around come to see what I was after. I'm gonna plant some cotton and a little hay. Now I don't care come rain or shine, I'm gonna plant it anyway. I'm just a plain old country boy from way down on the farm. I've never had no money, ain't never done no harm. And then one day my pappy said, if you're gonna farm, you don't have to drive those mules no more, there's a tractor in the barn. Now folks tried to tell me that I was doing wrong, turning my mules at the grade that drove it for so long. Well, I was tickled as a pup when I heard that tractor roar. I couldn't help but let her out, so I opened up that door. They all jumped when I hollered, stay out of my way. This doggone thing is a raring to plant my cotton and hay. And when I get my planting done, I'm gonna pray for rain. I ain't got a thing to lose and everything to gain. I'm just a plain old country boy from way down on the farm. I've never had no money, I ain't never done no harm. Then one day my pappy said, if you're gonna farm, you don't have to drive those mules no more, there's a tractor in the barn.
Yeah, about that.
Thank you.
Oh, man. Let's see here. We got a little housekeeping business to tend to here. Luther, since you got your pretty jacket on, come on out here where everybody can see you. Turn around and show them that jacket. Look at him. Woo. Dion, I'm sorry, just right up front.
Anybody that knows me knows I don't like to talk on microphones. We've got a special presentation here from the staff band. This plaque I want to give to Johnny. It says the staff band, a tribute to Johnny Moore, March 10th, 2017, at the Historic Palace Theater, Crossville, Tennessee, in recognition of your contribution to traditional country music.
Thank you, Johnny, for everything you've done for all of us. That's a big deal. We should have just got him a chair and let him sit down up here. We could, I guess. He'd probably rather sit down there. That's right.
You know, I can't believe these people give me all this stuff. I just want to thank them so much. And we got Cowboy and Francis and a lot of friends here tonight from other states. But just so happy for everybody. And thank you all so much. I got about 100 of these things in the last 60 years. But that's something that I'll never forget.
Yep.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Y'all best get this. Y'all know this is Luther Perkins, didn't you? I named him that whenever I come to Nashville in 1993. That's when we moved to Nashville, and I was in the hospital, and he said his name was Luther, and he's a doctor there, and I said, well, you're Luther Perkins. He never forgot that either. But anyway, I just want to thank everybody, all the entertainers. They've been so good. Thank you all for this here plaque here. I love all of you. God bless you.
Thank you, Johnny. We appreciate you, bud. Billy Sims, you care to do one for us? This guy right here is from, a real strange place. He lives at the corner of Wassam and Possum, and if you go down Highway 68, you'll know what I'm talking about. His wife painted a pretty sign right in the yard. You won't find no smoother steel player in this part of the country. Great singer, but even better guitar player. Billy Sims for you.
In the state of Montana, a century ago, Custer made his last stand. In Texas, we battle the same thing today. Livestock, ladies, and land. There's just three things in this world that I know. Fortune and fame are grand. There's just three things in this world that I want. Livestock, ladies, and land. We read in the good book where money is bad, the root of all evil for men. It's not so much money, but what it will buy. Livestock, ladies, and land. There's just three things in this world that I want. Fortune and fame are grand. There's just three things in this world that I want. Livestock, ladies, and land. Livestock, ladies, and land. Livestock, ladies, and land.
Yeah, thank you, Billy.
Thank you. Buddy Emmons.
Buddy M's. He can play about like Buddy.
Oh, yeah, I'd play his records.
Play his records. He plays them. Old Billy plays them mean radio.
That's right.
Let's see. Parker Presley. Come on out here, young man. Don't he look good? He looks like a country star, don't he?
Oh, thank you. I want to tell you a little story, folks, before I do this last song. A few years ago, Johnny, he was in Knoxville with a friend of mine, Randy Ott. He had a place and was playing music, and him and Johnny Jr. come up, and I did old George Jones tune called He Stopped Loving Her Today, and I got done and walked off, and he says, "Nice to meet you, George Jones." And I said, "I'm far from that." But ever since then, he calls me George Jones. So it's only right that I do this song. I love you, Johnny. Well, it's early in the morning, somewhere in the world, early in the evening, somewhere else. It's lunchtime, it's midnight, it's middle afternoon. Here in Peytonville, it's 2 a.m. And Johnny shoved a quarter down the throat of that old jukebox, listening to his favorite George Jones song. Halfway through his lonesome sound, somebody turned him on. The barmaid just told me to go home, home. I wish I was in some town that never closed it down, and I wouldn't have to end a perfect day. From early in the morning, I've been going strong, listening to my favorite George Jones song. I wish I had the money to buy myself a jukebox. I'd take it home and put it in my den. Then I could sit and listen to the possum sing the blues, and listen to him sing the blues again. Then I could sit and drink and try to sing along. Sorry, Johnny. I love you. I love you. I'm starting to tear up. He stopped loving her today. Thank y'all.
All right. Parker, you nailed that, buddy. That's pretty good. Hey, I don't blame you. Y'all these legends running around up here, me and you and dirt on our boots. Hey, I get it, buddy. Whew. Let's see here, Anthony. Come on out here, Food City. This guy right here can sing the phone book.
I tried singing the phone book, but I got lost in the letter C, I think, somewhere.
C? You didn't get very far.
Wish I could remember the phone. Once or twice, up on a time, we filled our cups, then drank the wine. There was no hill we could not climb, but that was long ago and far away. Awake unto the morning sun, where there were trophies to be won. Believe in life was all in fun, but that was long ago and far away. Long ago, we had it all. Life was one big free for all. There was no writing on the wall, but that was long ago and far away. Time has a way of marching on, turning tender hearts to stone. It steals the soul and leaves the bone.
disappearing dream of yesterday. Long ago, we had it all. Life was one big free for all. There was no writing on the wall, but that was long ago and far away. Long ago, we had it all. Life was one big free for all. There was no writing on the wall, but that was long ago and far away. And that was long ago and far away.
Yeah.
Thank y'all.
Woo. What about that?
I think they're gonna let me do two in a row again.
Come on, might as well since you're here. If we don't, you'll whine and holler and cry.
I hope we don't butcher this one too bad.
You say my love is something that you just can't live without. And I've no doubt that what you feel is true. Now you're wanting me to tell you that my feelings are the same, but that's something I'm not quite prepared to do. So let me count to 10 just once before I say I love you. I'll never tell you that I care unless I really do. There's another in my past I've loved so long that it's a sin. So before I say I love you, I think it's best I count to 10. I'd love to feel you run your tiny fingers through my hair, and I'll admit it sends chills up my spine. For when you're in my arms alone, girl, it turns me on. But I'm still not sure I need you all the time. So let me count to 10 just once before I say I love you. I'll never tell you that I care unless I really do. There's another in my past I've loved so long that it's a sin. So before I say I love you, I think it's best I count to 10. So before I say I love you, I think it's best I count to 10.
Anthony Woolbright for you.
It's been a pleasure, Johnny. Nice knowing you. Thank y'all.
Thank you, bud. Now get on back down to the store. Ooh, Jason Adams, come on out here. What do you think, bud? Think you might want to venture back up here and do another show with us one day? Perfect. This dude right here can sing the phone book. He's good. How come I didn't know about him?
That's
I'd have hired him before I hired Anthony. Boy, I hope he's out the back door.
Well, I do want to say it's been a pleasure being here this evening. Great musicians, great bunch of talented people back here, and I'm very proud to be part of Johnny's show. Johnny has been a great friend to me and a big influence. First time I met Johnny, it was right here in Crossville. Doug Stunt was doing a show, and Johnny walked by the table that I was sitting at and kind of looked at me, and I said, "I should know who you are." He said, "Why? Do you look like George Jones?" I said, "No, but you look like Johnny Moore." He says, "Oh, you know who I am." Sat down at my table and talked for 2 hours. And I've been Mo Bandy ever since.
Look a little like Mo.
The warmness of your body used to tease me through your blue jeans. As I stood by you while you did the dishes. With soap suds on your fingers, you thrill me when you touch me. You turn to whisper all your wants and wishes. In those lazy Sunday mornings when we lay close together, became a part of life for me and you. But time brings on changes, and I wonder if we'll make it through the changes that we are going through. We got no time left for loving. The complicated world has changed a simple point of view. We got no time left for loving. That ever-turning circle is turning me and you.
Come on, Ricky.
Discussing love and life ever after. Then I got a promotion and we bought a big house, and slowly we gave up the fun and laughter. Now we're so caught up in living, we got no time for giving each other love the way we used to do. And up the social ladder, the things that used to matter come unimportant now to me and you. We got no time left for loving. The complicated world has changed the simple point of view. We got no time left for loving. That ever-turning circle is turning me and you. We got no time left for loving. The complicated world has changed a simple point of view. We got no time left for loving. That ever-turning circle is turning me and you. That ever-turning circle is turning me and you. We love you, Johnny.
Jason Adams. Woo, thank you, sir. Oh, gone. That fella can get it done, can't he? Johnny G. Come on up out here. Well, hey, listen, buddy, when you get old and gray, things happen. There ain't nothing to it. It's either that or a bib around your neck. It's part of it, part of it.
Well, yeah, I'm having dreams too.
Having dreams, are you? What kind of dreams?
Yeah, I dreamed I was a starter the other night.
A star.
Starter.
A starter, like on a truck starter, kick starter.
Like that, yeah. And I woke up all cranky.
You come in here a little cranky the other day. I thought we was going to send you back out and try again, but it all worked out.
It was better than that dream about the muffler, though.
Muffler.
I dreamed I was a muffler.
I don't know that we need to hear the rest of that.
Well, I woke up plumb exhausted.
Oh, good Lord. Let's go, boys.
We're going to do a song. You going to go? Let's go. I got 15 acres of peanut land. I'm not trying to get rich, just living if I can. Where everybody smiles and the hogs run wild. 15 acres of peanut land. When I first met Sally, we were strolling through the sand. We're both barefooted when I asked her for a hand. Said, if you marry me, and soon there'll be 3 on the 15 acres of peanut land. I got 15 acres of peanut land. I'm not trying to get rich, just living if I can. Where everybody smiles and the hogs run wild on my 15 acres of peanut land. I love this band, they are awesome. Well, we raised a few tomatoes and a little bit of peas, a whole lot of cane and 1,000,000-acre trees. My money's all spent, but I don't own a cent on my 15 acres of peanut land. I got 15 acres of peanut land. I'm not trying to get rich, just living if I can. Where everybody smiles and the hogs run wild on my 15 acres of peanut land. We lived in a shanty on a little strip of sand. I'm not very smart, I'm just a simple man. Got a jug-headed mule, don't have to go to school on my 15 acres of peanut land. I got 15 acres of peanut land. I'm not trying to get rich, just living if I can. Where everybody smiles and the hogs run wild on my 15 acres of peanut land. 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 Look at that.
Yes,
Love
sir.
I love you, Dad.
Johnny G, it's been a
Rob
pleasure.
Baker, get your guitar. We're going to do something that ain't on the schedule.
Uh-oh. That's sort of scary.
Rob Baker, I've got to spend a little time with him. I want to give him a formal. This guy has got all kinds of stories, and he can cover doggone songs one after another. He reminds me of Sheb Woolley. Sheb Woolley, he could tell a joke after a joke, and you could see him 2 days later, and it wouldn't be the same one, and just keep rolling right along. This same man can do that with songs and just keep going. You think you've heard everything you've heard, that he'll come out with another one. I love his rendition of this song. And Dad, this is something that I wanted to do with Rob for you. So here, I'm going to give him the microphone, and I'm letting him take it all.
I sure am in a lot of trouble, aren't I? But I'm working. Johnny, this song was rewritten just for you. Oh, Johnny boy, the pipes are calling. From glen to glen, down the mountainside. The summer's gone, and all the leaves are dying. It's you, let's go and I must buy. Oh, buy me by when summer's in the meadow, or when the vines hush, or what was snow. It's I'll be in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Johnny boy, oh, Johnny boy, I love you so.
Rob Baker for you, folks. Woo. Robert, thank you so much. All right. That's pretty good, bud. I've heard him do that song I don't know, several hundred times, and it never gets old. That's a good one. Okay. Let's see. The staff band's secret weapon right here. Stacy McElhaney for you, from the great state of Westall, or Ozone or Daysville. This girl right here can get it done. She has got the most pure, traditional, old-time country voice there ever was. And she's fixing to blow your skirt up with these two right here.
I'm going to try. I really enjoy Johnny's gospel music, his gospel songs, so I'm going to do This World Is Not My Home with a little bit of mix in there of Will the Circle Being Broken. If you guys know it, just sing right along with us. It's always welcome. Everybody loves gospel, and we love you, Johnny. You're such an inspiration to so many.
This world is not my home, I'm just a passing through. My treasures are laid up somewhere beyond the blues. The angels beckon me from heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. Oh Lord, you know I have no friend like you. If heaven's not my home, then Lord, what will I do? The angels beckon me from heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. I was standing at my window on a cold and cloudy day when I saw that hearse come rolling for to carry my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky.
Come on, Billy. Billy Sims.
Oh Lord, you know I have no friend like you. If heaven's not my home, then Lord, what will I do? The angels beckon me from heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. And I can't feel at home in this world anymore.
Yeah, what about that now? Woo. Secret weapon right there. Folks, we're going to end it right here. We have had a blast. Thank you very much for coming. Staff band has had a wonderful time doing this show for Johnny. We appreciate it. Let's see, what am I forgetting? City of Crossville, thank you very much. WFMC Jams, McMinnville and around the world. That's an online radio station. Y'all check them out if you haven't already. Thank you very much. We have had a blast. Thank you, folks, for coming. Y'all never let us down, and we appreciate it. We just sort of enjoy showing up. All the guys on the show, thank you so very much. Stacy, come on with it.
You guys definitely sing along with me on this one.
If this one right here don't put you in the rafters, something's wrong with you. Come on.
bright shining as the sun. We've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first believed. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see.
Folks, thank you so much. We have had a blast. We don't always do it perfect, but we do it the way we want to do it. We have more fun than a barrel of monkeys. We sure do appreciate you coming. We'll be back here for long. Johnny G, thank you, sir. Tommy Cash, the Cash family, Mark. Johnny Sr., thank you. Christian, thank you, sir. Take us on out of here, Ricky. Folks, ain't a smoother piano player this side of Jamestown. Come on, Houston.
You're listening to Music City's finest on the Nashville Songwriters Radio Network, NSRNlive.com.